been a bit in the news again about Cambridge Analytica, right? Kind of heard of them, big polling IT, something kind of something, and then they disappeared. And then their head surfaces again once in a while. So Cambridge Analytica is a corporation. And corporations have a feature in that they don't die. As long as the paper that created them exists, they exist in some form. So they're not dead. It's only a flesh wound. But what Cambridge Analytica was an artificial intelligence outfit. They used information from Facebook, from Google. They have contracts, and they're still there. They just changed the name, Protect the Innocent, but they have contracts to do societal, social research and use of the interwebs to be able to interact with us. It's the reason your clicks count, your view time counts. It's the reason the interwebs have been rewritten so that you're inside of a web window instead of in a web window. So the way that this data is collected, this information is collected, and the subtlety of it, your route through life is being tracked at some level, usually by your hosting services or somebody that rides on your hosting services. Every time your cell phone reconnects in another location, it has identified itself and you being concurrent in that look. It's how triangulation was done in the old days, right? So this tracking, how long were you in a store? What area of the store were you in? Did you spend the most time? What might you be interested in that store so we can flash a sale ad to get you to walk over and look at that item? This is how intrinsic this artificial intelligence thing is. This is what some of these algorithms in the background are doing and looking for. Strengths, repetitive patterns, needs, wants, buys, purchasing power, disposable income, and the kind of shoes you wear. Now, this Cambridge Analytica had access to data even I can only imagine. Data sets I'm familiar with are geospatial for strata mapping of North America's. Just one data set is a major car manufacturer's warranty data set and management, and a team of a few dozen professional SAS analysts. And if you recognize that tool, capital SAS, you can kind of think to this, what those people might be doing. So a few dozen folks poking at the data for a lifetime's worth of vehicle manufacturing and owner's information. What could you turn loose on that to watch? What could you predict or try to see? So this is Cambridge Analytica. This is artificial intelligence in the background of what we're doing. It's always been here. It's been inherent. It's just grown and progressed. It's evolving through time, and it's become a sales gimmick and a major contract award item in federal spaces because this is huge. So Cambridge Analytica had access to more relational data than a single human can imagine. But thousands of humans can imagine ways to look at that data. Remember, I noted Google just got a huge contract to do patient analytics for a private healthcare provider. This is HIPAA information, some of the most private in your life. It's supposed to be. That's a joke. Not a joke, it's an idea, it's an aspiration. So Cambridge Analytica, the word has come up again. Why am I? So this is what these data companies do. This is, you bring in a Deloitte and Touche consulting firm to advise you on how to engage with players on this scale because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So Cambridge Analytica was a key player in Brexit, in selling Brexit, in shaping and formulating Brexit. The people that paid for that work were multinational corporations. Those are people now, remember? It's the we in my pocket, the friggin' mouse I'm continuously referring to. It's the planet itself. So, Cambridge Analytica, what did they do? Where did that question go? Who paid them to do these things? This is, they could have had servers in Ukraine. They had links to servers in Ukraine. So, AI, artificial intelligence, geospatial information about you. Go to Google Earth, zoom in on your hometown, and then zoom out and see how small we are. It gives you a perspective and a vote. So, this is the AI sales pitch. This is what I've helped outsource and offshore with inside rather large engineering organization, mentored, coached, and trained. Applications of systems intelligence into software for decades. Artificial intelligence, finding what capabilities we can apply to automate and ease jobs. So Cambridge Analytica was a major player in Brexit. If you go back and look at who was paying, who was funding Cambridge, you wouldn't be surprised if you followed my work, my opinions. But they won. This is the same nonsense that rejects science because it's more profitable to reject science while making money off of science, while making the base products, harvesting the planet's resources to deliver to your doorstep. Because you're special, aren't we all? Oh, well, another 8 minutes. See, the challenge in these is I've opened up 7 other thought processes. There are 7 other 8-minute videos that still don't go anywhere, so we'll leave it here and keep trying.